so sorry that the video is kind of dark. So this is the dress that I was putting on. I love this cute dress. I mean, I'm cute. Why will you complain about my dress when your ushers have tight-fitted trousers on with their butts popping out like balloons? Hey everybody, welcome to my humble abode. I am MK all the way from the motherland here in Cameroon. So today I'm here to tell you my experience in Apostle John Chi Church. If you don't know about him, he is a great man of God. If you don't know about him, he is a prophet, a very famous one at that, in the southwest region of Cameroon. That is where his church is. And you can find him even on YouTube and other social media platforms. He is well known. He was trained by the late Prophet TB Joshua in Nigeria. So he is a son to late Prophet TB Joshua in Nigeria. So he is well known. Right now, I'm not using any ring light, so that is why you see it is so dingy here. I hope you are going to hear me loud and clear because I'm not using any extra mic. I must admit, right now I'm not going to church. Like, I'm not really going to church. Like, I go once in a while, but I am not a perfect heathen, okay? I was formerly a Sunday school teacher in one of these churches, which I will not mention the name. And do you know what all these religious extremists call people like us? They call us backsliders. If you think that you're better than someone else just because you go to church, then you lie. I have met great people, like kind-hearted people, well-mannered, good people, loving people, and these people don't go to church. So I took a perilous journey from the central region to the southwest region. I call it perilous because there are some drivers who drive haphazardly. So when I arrived at the southwest region, I went straight into the church premises. And I went there to get the package. That package contained small spirited water, handkerchief, a flyer, and the sticker where you can put on your door. That package, the price was 23,000. Yeah, it ranged from 23 to 25,000. You know, I was expecting like a type of reception. You know, when you're going somewhere, customer service, you know, when you're going to a supermarket or a hotel or a restaurant or something, you know, all these institutions have their own different receptions, right? So obviously, if you're going, like, if you're walking into a church premises, you know, you're expecting some kind of holiness, but seriously, there it was zero. I mean, that was a huge turn down for me. You know, like when I got the package, they told me the price and I paid through mobile money, okay? Back then, you know, I had no idea about fee. But the name, you know, you have to pay through a name. Obviously, you have to confirm the name. And the name was the prophet's name. Yeah, they call him Apostle. That it was his name that was on that transaction, like you're sending to him. So the guy looked at it and he was like, oh, you have not sent the fare or the fees, withdrawal fees. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea about withdrawal fees. And I was like, I don't have the withdrawal fee. He refused to give me the package because I was like, oh my god, so I needed to send another money, you know. But the way he I don't know, like there was no kind of holiness or anything. And at the back of my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, how many people can afford this? You know, I thought like, you know, because it is a church, you have to be considerate. Like, you have to consider people that are, there is middle class, there is high class, there is low class. You know, what about those people down there? Like, are you sure? Because I myself, you know, actually I was sent to get those things. On my own, I cannot get them because for me it's expensive. You know, for my own level, it is expensive. That means I will never afford, like I will never have those things because I cannot afford. So at the back of my mind, you know, that was a huge turn down for me. So that was actually on a Saturday. So I launched into a hotel. So the next day was Sunday. So I needed to go back there, you know. You know, the way these people hype themselves in the media, you know, themselves and their churches in the media, you know, the way they advertise themselves, like they hype themselves, you know, it is so intriguing. You watching on the media, even if you're not of that domain, or how can I put it, of that faith, you know, it is so appealing even to those who are not of that faith or of that domain. How can I put it? So actually, I could not go there and not go into the church, you know, to see, because watching them on the media, you will see how mega these churches are. You will see the population, you will see the deliverance, you will see the prophecies. I mean, obviously you want to go there, even if you don't have any problem, even if you're fine, you know, you want to go there because you want to have that experience. I could still just get the package and hit the road, but I said to myself, girl, you need to go get some deliverance. So on my arrival, there are some kind of checkups. Oh my God, the kids are making noise. So there are some kind of checkups before you get into the church. So first checkup, your dress is short. I was like, really? Okay, no problem. I hid it. I was so level-headed because I wanted to get into that church, because I wanted to experience that spiritual something. So they told me, go there and buy something and put on, no problem. I hid it. I went there, bought something. Second checkup, they are checking, because of the crisis that is ongoing in the Northwest and in the Southwest region. Yeah, so they needed to screen people, so that somebody will not harm people in church. I mean, it is the house of God. I mean, how can that work? Anyways, we need to be conscious. So that was the second check-in. Then the third check-in, everybody needed to go to church at once. Mind you, church service start around, I think, 10 a.m. And there are some people who come to church earlier, like 6 a.m. because they want to sit in front, so that the proximity, you can see the pastor when he's preaching, or you can see what is going on the altar. Some people will come as early as 6 a.m. Like I said, all of us, we needed to go into the church at once. Yeah, so standing there, if you hear the way these people order people, I mean, there is no respect even for elders, no iota of holiness. You mean, stand there. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my goodness. But I said to myself, okay, I just need to go in there and see, and see everything. Later on, we're standing on a queue and marching into the church. And then these people singled me out, because actually I saw people standing and holding something, like the flyer. Yeah, flyers are like this, They were standing and holding something, and I thought the church was sharing these things for free. Usually, my former church usually share flyers. So they singled me out and they told me, where is your morning bread? I cannot forget that name, morning bread. And I told them, okay, give it to me, And they told me, no, you need to buy. And I was like, oh my gosh, how much is it? And I told them, oh, I don't have money. I thought it was like 100, 200 or 300 like that, So I said, I don't have money. And then they told me I should stand there. So I was standing there and others were marching into the church, And I asked this girl, so are you telling me that if I don't have the money to buy, I will not get into the church? And another person came and told me, oh, you can go in. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Going in, on the queue, there was still some kind of checkups, because of the crisis, these people, they are very careful, they are afraid and all that. So I went in there and I sat down. I came early, I came where I was sitting, I could not see the altar. I don't know if I can put it that way. Yeah, if the apostle is preaching or people are singing, you cannot see. I could always see on this TV screen, I was like, what is the difference being here and being in the house? I mean, it's the same thing because I'm sitting in church. Okay, the difference is that I'm sitting in church. I was sitting in church, but I was watching on the screen, but I'm inside the church. That is how big this church is. I mean, one thing that I noticed is that these people, by the way, they have their own people that they put in front, okay? They have their own people that they put in front. Down, there was a lot going on, offerings, singing, testimonies, I could only watch on the screen. So I decided that, okay, let me just do a little video or something. So I did a little video like that. Somebody just walked towards me, one of the ushers, pam, 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 delete it on my head. I was sitting and he was on my head delete it now. And I was like, what is it? What is the problem? Delete it now as I'm looking at you. Oh my god. So I deleted the video. Actually, the video was saved on my phone, so he didn't actually delete, but I deleted it, then he left. I mean, I understand, okay, if people are not supposed to film, but at least you can try to explain to somebody that, oh, I know this is your first time, sorry, we don't take videos here, please, you need to delete it, ma'am. Just say it in the reception. You remember I talked about reception? Oh my god, I was like, god, okay, no problem. I sat there, all these things, from the previous day, these things were concerning factors, I mean, I felt so uncomfortable. I felt like I was stifling. I just thought to myself, okay, what am I doing here? I actually launched in a hotel, and if I was to spend another night, that is another money, So I was thinking to myself, what am I doing here? Maybe I should just go back. I was kind of in a quandary, it was kind of a conundrum for me. Like I was thinking, like, should I stay or should I just go? At the end of it all, I decided to leave, because I didn't want to pay another money, with all the experience and everything. I didn't want to sit there and go and pay another money in a hotel. I just needed to check out and, hit the road. So I decided to leave. As prudent as I am, I decided that, okay, let me talk to the head or the leader or something so that they can try to like rally the situation, like improve, with their reception, the way they receive people, the way they talk to people and all that. Yeah, so I asked for the head and they directed me to her. And I was like, okay, it's a lady, so I thought she would be a benefactor. Oh my gosh, this lady was so cynical. I mean, she had the cheek to talk to me the way she did. I mean, she gave like flimsy excuses. They think I should just act oblivious and not hit what is happening around me in order not to miss my blessings. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Telling me, in order for me not to miss my blessings in the house of God, I have to put up with all your eccentricities and flippancies. I thought people with exemplary behaviors should be the one to top those positions. People who do otherwise, there should be some kind of sanctions, Like if there were some kind of sanctions, then all these kind of behaviors won't be rampant in the church. I mean, let me know what you think. Like, there is nothing I can say about the man of God himself, like the Apostle John Chi, because I did not have any one-on-one, encounter with him. So I cannot come here and slander his name, out of my own intuition or out of my own experience or something, you see. So maybe if you have had like this one-on-one encounter with him, you can just tell me your own experience or something. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. So leave it down there on the comment section if you have been there before or if you plan to go there. It's okay if you want to go there, okay, you can go there, you see. Yeah, because maybe they have like improved or something, like I said, I just wanted them to like rally the situation or something. Yeah, so maybe if they have improved or if they have not, I cannot discourage anybody from going there. Like the video that I put up on my other channel, people keep contacting me from different parts of the world, asking me like they want to go there or something, and I keep directing them, you see. So I cannot discourage anybody from going there, you see. Do what your heart tells you, okay? Follow your instincts or something, yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am MK, all the way from the motherland, Africa, Cameroon. Eat healthy, stay happy. Bye bye. God bless you.